Welcome. Welcome to Positive Creation Wreaths and more because we do more than wreaths. My name is Christy,
And I'm Greg.
also known as Charlie Brown. Um, we want to welcome you. If you're new to our channel, let us know that you're new and where you're watching from so we can give you a warm welcome. And we started this. This is going to be part two. I showed how we burn the mesh to make the tulip petals on this wreath. And we're going to finish this wreath up. We're going to get it done. And if you missed part one, you may want to go back and watch it. That way you can see how I burnt the mesh, the base, everything. It all tells in there. So we're going to get started. We're going to finish putting on the bottom layer, and then we're going to put our sign on and everything else. So as you can see, the top layer is done. Whoops. That was another project I was working on. Anyhow, the top layer is done. And so now we're going to go through and we're going to finish the bottom layer. Now, I did not measure this. I just pulled the mesh up and just cut it with a pair of scissors. Some of them are like 18, some of them are 10. There's no specific certain size that I cut them. I just cut them. And we're going to add this, start on the bottom row. And I hope everyone had a beautiful and a blessed Merry Christmas. Ours was beautiful. And I'm dropping everything. Imagine that. And I'm still going to continue with the ribbons that we started in part one. It has Easter eggs, but it has all the beautiful colors in there that we're wanting to add. And we got the pink and the yellow tulip ribbon that we're going to add. We're going to alternate those colors. Like I said, it's just going to be the same on the bottom. I want to get this finished so I can get my table back, because I've been working on some other projects. And get some other projects done. I'm going to show you guys something that we're getting ready to do in our private group. We do have a private group. It is $20 a month. We do design and business both. And I'll show you what we're getting ready to make, because I always make one first just to show them how it's going to look at the end. So if you're interested in our private group, yep, I got the tulips ready. We're going to keep adding the tulips to the bottom as well. Get this on here and I'll show you. We're going to be doing a lot of things in our private group. Let's just say that. So we already made the candies in our private group and the lollipops. And we're going to be making some other stuff besides those. This one isn't finished yet. I still got more to do to it. But this is what we're getting ready to make in our private group. How stinking adorable is that? And it is a wreath attachment. I haven't decided if we're going to put it on this one or make a totally new wreath and put that on there. But that's what we're getting ready to start making in our private group. So if you're interested in that, you can sign up through our Etsy shop. It is $20 a month. I think it's super cute. He turned out super cute. And I'll be showing our private group how to make those. And we're going to make other wreath attachments. That's not going to be the only one. If you're watching this, and even if you're watching the replay, please, please, please sprinkle, bless our page. And that just simply means to, like if you're on our YouTube, hit the follow button. Don't forget to hit the follow button. And hit that share button. That helps us grow. And that's what we're wanting to do, is grow. And we can't grow without the help of you all. So if y'all don't mind hitting the share button, I know Facebook doesn't like it when we say share. Hit the subscribe button if you're on our YouTube. If you're on our Facebook, hit that share button. You may have a friend, a neighbor, a family member that loves to craft as much as we do. So this may be something that they may be interested in. We don't know. So we do appreciate it if you would kindly share. As well, you'll see a star button down there. If you would like to give stars, great. If you say, no, I can't do that, that's fine too. That's great too. You can also help us, like I said, by sharing. The star button, for every 1 star, that is 1 penny. So, and if you feel compelled to give stars, great. If you say, no, I can't do that right now, that's great too. You can also help us to grow by, like I said, sharing our page. What are the stars for? What would I use those for? Well, that is to help us buy more product so we can keep doing lives, and it eases the burden on our pocketbook. That's what the stars are for. And at any time, y'all have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Ask us anything. We don't mind. Be happy to answer your questions. And like I said, I hope y'all had a fabulous Christmas. I know sometimes Christmas can be hard for some. I understand that. And just know that we're praying for y'all. I am putting the tulips in with the blue ones. I have different colored tulips. I'm putting them in where there's a blue piece of mesh, and I'm not putting anything in with the tulip petals. I do have a sign that we're going to put on this wreath as well.
Hi, Laura. She says, hi, guys.
Hi, Laura.
Hope you had a Merry Christmas.
Yes, it was very quiet, but it was good. How about you? Trying to get these petals straightened out. Starting to come back around where I've already done over there, and you'll be able to see it more here on the bottom. And with these that I cut, like I said, I didn't measure them. I'm just doing like basically a generic, I'd hate to say that, but like a sloppy woodland ruffle. That's what I'm doing with these. I'm just going to pop them in there. I had my ribbon all in order, but for now, for some reason, it's all out of order. So I went ahead and I burnt the rest of the mesh. But like I said, on part 1, I did show how to burn mesh. And that's where we burnt the mesh and we did the base and everything. So if you missed that, you can always go back and watch the replay. And then this one, part 2, is we're going to finish the bottom one. But I did go ahead and burn the rest of the mesh and get that done so we wouldn't have to sit and watch all that. It can become a little redundant. See, it does go faster. That's why I do a lot of my prep before I go live. So it does go a little bit faster, and you don't have to keep watching the same thing over and over and over.
Laura said we had an awesome Christmas and a meal. We
Awesome.
had roast beef with potatoes and carrots with onion soup on top.
Ooh, that sounds good. Of course, Charlie Brown had to work. So, but he did get home around noon.
I think so.
He got home around noon, and I had dinner done. And I just did a really small ham, not too much. And I fixed my green beans. And then I always take the Lipton onion soup, well, the Walmart brand. And I drain all the juice off of the can of green beans, dump them down into a pan, put them on the stove, and I let them boil for about an hour while I'm prepping everything else. And then once they're done, by the time everything's done, dinner and all that, then the green beans are done. And they've cooked in that Lipton onion soup. And man, they're delicious. So delicious. And that's how we do our green beans. And then we had mashed potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
And then peach pie. That was it. I don't usually go a whole lot out for Christmas just because we always go out for Thanksgiving. And I said that's 2 big, huge, heavy meals back to back. So in less than a month. So we don't do a big, huge meal usually for Christmas. And sometimes I'll just do like ham salad. I'll make some homemade ham salad and potato salad and stuff like that. That's about it.
I don't know can't remember if it was Thanksgiving or what. That one year we had turkey Manhattans.
Yeah, one year for Thanksgiving, instead of having a big meal, we just did turkey Manhattans. Have you been able to craft, Laura? I see that message. I can't see what it says, though.
That one?
Yeah.
Talking about the meal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they about had the roads cleared off around here Sunday. And then this little snow come through and covered them back over again.
So did y'all wake up to snow? We did. I woke up. My routine is I get up and I start getting my clothes ready to get in the shower and things like that. And after I get out of the shower, I open up the curtains and start getting my breakfast ate. Walked in there to the living room, went to go open up the curtains, and I was like, no, nope. CB was like, what? I said, no, that white stuff is here again, and I'm over it. When the temps get real low, it's like a safety issue or something with the furnace. it'll kick over to
Auxiliary.
auxiliary. I'm missing one. Not this, of the purple. I'll just burn it later. We're just going to keep going. I'm not going to stop. I probably dropped it on the floor somewhere. Could be underneath the Wreath. Who knows?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'll find it later. I'm not even going to stress it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I probably dragged it into the other room. Could be underneath all the ribbon. Who knows? I'll find it. So I've lost one petal. I don't know where they're at. Where it's at. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I've lost one because I know I counted right. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll find it later.
I know. You will.
No, I can count. May not be able to do a whole lot of other stuff, but I can count for sure. That goes on that stand, that shelf. Look where the camera was.
Yeah, goes on that.
Yep, that shelf on the new desk.
Laura said sprinkled.
Thank you for the sprinkles. Did y'all get snow? We woke up this morning, like I said, with snow. Ugh.
We were going to go into town today to get some groceries and that, and I thought, I'll let her see the highway, and then she can decide if she really wants to go or not. So we get up to the highway, and she's like, yeah, we'll wait.
Yeah. You couldn't even see the highway. It was all covered. And they hadn't even been through yet. And I'm like, nope. Not even doing this. So we turned around and came home.
I told her I didn't really want to go when I seen the highway snow covered because I got to drive in it in a semi, and I just do not do it in my pickup if I don't have to.
Scoot back so they can see you after you read your comment.
Laura said, sounds like you had a good Christmas too.
Yes. We didn't do much of anything really.
Watch movies.
Yeah, we watched movies. So, does anybody else have Netflix? I just got it. We've had it before, and then we just got to the point where we wasn't watching it because it was the same movies over and over. I am missing one of the tulip petals. I'll have to find it. I don't know where it's at.
Probably kicked it outside.
Probably. It probably is attached to me. And I don't realize it.
You didn't have it in your pocket, did you?
No. I don't know. I'll find it. So here's our sign once again. And we're going to attach the sign. It's probably with the ribbon when I was moving the ribbon around the other day.
Oh.
It probably got stuck and I didn't realize it. Or when I was cleaning the fabric. I've been back here cleaning and organizing. It's probably stuck in the fabric somewhere.
Laura said, yes, we got 4 inches of snow Friday and sleet last night. Temperatures have been in teens.
Same here. It's finally getting warmer. I mean, it was like -5, but they said with the wind chill, it was a lot lower than that. I said, I'm so tired of this. What?
Talking about the browser.
Oh. All these pop-ups. I am using my 22 gauge wire that I'm almost out of. That was another reason why we was going to town. I was going to go to Old Time Pottery and pick up some more wire till I seen the roads were covered. I'm like, done. I'm just going to twist this so it doesn't come off.
Thank goodness we're looking at a warm up.
Yes. I don't know about you all, but here in southern Indiana, it's getting ready to start warming up, and I'm glad. What's it going to be tomorrow?
It's going to be in the 30s tomorrow, but by Friday it's supposed to be low 60s.
Yeah. That's why I started saying when the temperatures go low like that, we come back here and flipped on the lights. A candle would have been burning brighter than the lights were. It was bad. But whenever it gets really cold out like that, it's like it freezes the lines. Even though the power lines back here aren't running across the roads, they're all buried in the ground. But yet, it still takes a toll when it gets down below. And then with the winds blowing, it said it was like minus 30 something.
Mm-hmm.
So it got super cold here. And yeah, it took a toll on the lights. Alrighty, so we are going to put our sign on. We just put one down here at the bottom and one at the top, the wires. We're just going to add this. And then they wanted to flicker, and I'm like, don't flicker. You're already dim enough. But they're back on today. They're bright because it's getting warmer, which I'm glad. I am taking this piece of wire and I'm attaching it to the frame. I'll show you here in just a sec. I'm going to cut some of this wire down. Let's do that. Just in case if you've never seen this. Here's my wire. I am wrapping it around the frame. I never ever put my wires together whenever I use a sign. If they hang this up outside and that wind starts to whip like it did here, and those wires are tied together, it's going to start moving it around. And it's going to rip the whole wreath, the mesh and all. So that's why I never ever attach it to the frame. Or I mean attach them together. I always attach it to the frame. Alrighty, let's put this one down in here. There we go. Make sure that's on there snug. I want to still see my petals since I took the time to burn them. May have to move that wire on the top. Now, we have several options for this wreath. Now, what I made is not all the way done yet, but I can still finish it even if we choose to use it. Like I said in the very beginning, we have a private group. And we're getting ready to learn how to make wreath attachments. And I made this one, and I'm going to show them how to make it. Now we can add that to this side and then put a bow down at the bottom if we wanted to. Or we can just make a bow and put it on the side here. So that's something for y'all to think about. And I'm going to go ahead and make the bow real quick. Like I said, she's not finished yet, but she is certainly darling. That was just my own random pattern that I came up with. It wasn't any purchased pattern.
Laura said pretty wreath.
Thank you. Let's see here. We've got that far. Plus, I still have the lollipops that I want to add. Maybe. We may save that for another wreath. I don't know. We'll see. Let's get this bow done and then we'll see. How are we doing on time?
We're at 25 or 26.
Cool. Oh. I know a lot of people have bow makers, and then there's a lot of people that don't. And for the ones that have them, they always say that their bows still come out uneven or they're lopsided. I shared this in my group, and I'm going to share it with you. And this is the kind of things that we talk about in our group. FYI, these are not even. Don't go by these measurements. If you do, you're going to have to check. Because see, this is on the 5, this is on the 5. Let's flatten down our bows, our loops. I don't know if you can see that. They are almost even, but they are still off. This one's a little bit longer than this one. So don't drive yourself nuts thinking you can't make a bow because the loops never come out perfect. FYI, it's not you, it's this. That's why I said this is just holding your ribbon while you're making the bow. You are the one that's making the bow. So how do we fix it? We're just going to pull a little bit of this tail up and call it done. So, and then we can pull them up. And now they're even. But I didn't know if y'all knew that. It doesn't matter which bow maker it is, it's still going to come out crooked. They do not get them the same. So here's your little tidbit. And now you can measure off of your loops now that they're even. Okay. And I will trim the tails up once the bow's made. So we are done with this one. And now I want to add the tulip ribbon in there. I never do it like this. I wonder if that's off. So does anybody have any plans for the week?
Hi, Sherry.
Hi, Sherry. Are you feeling better, dear? I hope you're feeling well, feeling better. Alrighty. Let's go for the purple, I believe. I thought there was another. I guess not. Okay, we'll do the purple. Just got to add my purple in there. Did you see the wreath attachment that we're going to be making? I'm going to show you how to make several wreath attachments, but
She said, yes, I am.
yay! Praise the Lord. We're so happy. All right. Since these loops are 5, I'm going to take it down to 5.5.
She said, yes, it was adorable.
We're going to learn that in group. It's right here. And it's not done yet. But we're going to learn how to do those in group. All righty. See, they're way off. This one's really up. This one's really down. Don't sweat it. We're just going to make this loop bigger. And now they're even. What are you doing over there?
I'm messing with this, see how it's going to hold my phone.
See, that's why he wanted to be off camera now, so that way he could play around.
Whatever.
He's over there messing around.
You're over there talking, doing your thing. Let me do my thing.
It's a mess, y'all. Come back here and show them what you're doing.
Playing with my phone holder.
Looks like there's maybe comments. Are you keeping up with comments?
Yeah, I'm all caught up.
Oh, okay.
You're welcome.
Okay.
I'm doing my one job.
Stop shaking the phone.
I'm seeing if it's going to fall out. If I hook it in the semi, I got to make sure it bounces around and everything. It's not going to fall out of this holder.
I didn't know you was going to take it on the semi with you.
Maybe.
I can't keep up.
Oh, man. What am I going to do with you?
Love me. Because that's all you can do.
Well, Sherry put laughing emojis. See, I'm doing my job. What? Don't give me that look.
Nothing, honey.
Rolling them eyes at me.
I always roll my eyes at you. You just don't always see.
That's because I know you're being bad.
Me?
Y'all?
I cooked your dinner. You're
And
welcome.
you're still being bad.
Oh.
Always.
Never.
You do.
I didn't scare you today, so you're good. Did y'all have a good Christmas, Sherry? Especially with that grandbaby. She's just adorable. Oh my gosh. Now we're going to spread out our loops.
She said, yes, it was beautiful.
Awesome. That's awesome. All righty. There's the yellow. And now we're going to...
We got about 8 more over there you're going to use?
2.
Oh, okay.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Just 2. You're welcome. I gotta get a drink. I'm thirsty.
All that talking you're doing, it's a wonder.
I know. Yelling at you to pay attention. Over there shaking your phone around.
Well, make sure it ain't going to fall out.
What are you going to hook it to?
The truck.
Okay, but that part on the other end, it screws in. So how are you going to screw that in? What's it going to hook to?
I'm going to take the dash out and put a bolt through there and then screw it into that. Why not? They'll never know.
Okay, until you retire.
Whatever.
He's so bad. Can't do it anymore. I'm done.
You love it.
I quit.
You love it.
I quit.
No, you can't quit yet. It's not over.
It is for me. I'm done.
Okay, then we'll start a new chapter.
Oh no.
The next one's even going to be funner than the last one was.
I don't know if I can stand any more much fun. We are planning our vacation for next year.
Huh?
Don't you hoo me? There's so many things I want to go see in the United States. So many places I want to go. So.
You seen orange trees? There's more that you want to see?
Yeah, and I got mooned.
Well.
I'm done. I'm done with the orange trees. If we got mooned, I got mooned. I'm done. Yeah, that would be in Florida.
I told you I'd take you to see things you never see anywhere else.
Mm-hmm. Could have probably seen that around here. But I didn't want to.
Not picking oranges, you wouldn't.
No, not picking oranges. They was up on a cherry picker and they were picking oranges, and we were in the semi, and I was like, they're picking oranges. Oh my gosh. First time I've been out of Indiana, obviously. And the guy just mooned me. He's like ugh. Done.
So you never had oranges anymore after that, have you?
Oh, I eat oranges. I just make sure they ain't the ones from Florida. Well, I can't have oranges now, so.
Well, not now, but back then you could have.
Yeah. Can you have anything citrusy or acidy? Yeah. Okay. This is going to be our little loop in the center. And these are going to be our little bow tails. We're done with our bow. Zip tie. Zip tie.
Well, I thought you asked, is it time? Time for what?
No. I'm deciding on how I'm going to put the bow on.
Very carefully. It's the best way to do it.
I hope y'all are enjoying his entertainment.
Hey, I'm just being practical.
I even cooked you dinner. Huh.
I haven't ate it, though, have I?
You better. I'll force feed you.
Well, when you get it done just before we go live, it's kind of hard to eat when we got to go live.
Well, it wasn't time to eat yet either.
We eat before 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
We eat at 4. As our daughter-in-law says, you guys eat like the old people.
It is what it is.
All right. I don't think I'm going to use the zip tie.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
Let's be practical here.
What?
When are you not hungry?
When I'm sleeping?
No, because there was a few nights you woke up early and throughout the night and got up late. Do you remember that?
Yeah. It's when I was on that crazy shift.
Yeah.
But I come home, you said, dinner's not till this time, so just go to bed.
I did not say that.
What are you laughing for? You can't even tell the truth without laughing.
Because you're so full, I'm drowning over here.
Oh, my goodness.
He gets dinner at 4 o'clock every day. 4 o'clock. And I kept saying, what time are we going live? I want to get this wreath done so I can get off the table so I can finish my other projects that I'm working on. He said, well, just don't go live. I'm like, no, we're going live so I can finish this. Then he falls asleep in the chair while I'm in the kitchen cooking. He has such a rough life, let me tell you.
I do. I'm sitting there in the chair snoozing, and she's like, rah!
I don't either. I only do that when you're coming out of the bathroom.
Whatever. Or you yell, wake up!
That I do, yes.
Can't do nothing around here without getting bothered.
I only wake you up whenever dinner's done.
Whatever.
But I will say, most of the time, you have this keen sense of when dinner is done. It's like you can smell it and you know it's done. And then you're like, Is dinner done? I'm like, yeah.
Whatever. I'll go in there and help you make it.
Most time you do. I'm just gonna keep giving you a hard time though.
You're done. You're fired. The pink slip is in your mailbox.
Yay! No more cooking. No more dishes. Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Yay!
But no more money.
Oh no, that ain't gonna happen.
Oh, that happened.
No. My viewers need craft supplies.
You got plenty right there. Make it work.
You're so bad. So mean.
I about fainted the other day when she wanted to make out her grocery list. She said, I don't need to stop and get any crafts or anything. Heart be still.
I just need wire. You see I'm out. It's empty. I gotta have that wire.
I got wire out in the garage. You steal everything else out there anyway.
He'll steal everything out there.
Pretty much everything.
Most everything. I ain't got your big, huge saw in here.
Yet. Give you time.
I'm working on something else though for this.
Sherry said sassy CD.
He is getting too sassy for his britches, let me tell you. He's back in place.
Whoa.
Okay. I need to check these towels. I'm so excited.
Check the towels.
Tails.
Oh,
I meant to
you
say
said
the
towels.
lips, but I said tails.
Okay.
Okay, here's our bow. No tails are trimmed yet. So, like I said, my Easter bunny's not done yet, but let's move this off. Back over here where it goes. It's not done yet, but she's so stinking cute. We can still use her and I can still finish it up. So, let me hold this up. It's not that heavy.
It's not? You said it'd take a steel door to hold it.
Whatever. I did not. So, we can do a bow. Is it on there straight? Like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks it.
So we can do it like this and leave it. Or we can put our bow down here and trim the tails just a little bit. I still like them long tails. And it'll be perfect on this. It's okay if they're long. We're going to step out in the wild side.
The wild side.
And we can add our adorable bunny up here to go along with this.
Hold it up. I want to see it.
I am. Give me a minute to adjust my hands. Mr. Impatient Sassy Pants.
Well, I'm waiting. And everyone else is.
Or we can do it like this. Can you see it all?
Yeah, I see it all.
And Mr. Sass, what do
It's
you
all
think?
there. It's lopsided.
This way? That
Your
way?
bunny needs to be moved. It's a little
Well-
crooked.
I can't see.
Do you want me to do it for you?
There. Is he straight now? Straighten him out. Jeez.
I am. Right there.
Okay, right there.
There you go.
All right.
Sherry
And the bow
said-
will be straight too.
Sherry said that's adorable.
All right. So do we want to add the bunny? And then the bow at the bottom? And the bow will be straightened out. I'm just holding it right now. And then we'll have the long tails coming off. I know the bunny's fallen.
I didn't say nothing. It's okay.
I really want to add my bunny. I know we put some tulips on here. That's just going to add that extra added pop
Sherry
of color.
said, yep.
Alrighty. We will add the bunny.
Put the bunny on there.
Now I'm putting them on there. I'm only going to attach him kind of loosely because I got to finish. I keep saying him. It's a her. I got to finish
Well.
her off. Yeah. We're gonna be I'm gonna be teaching you guys a lot of stuff in this group. Oh yeah. But we do need to have our business meeting and talk about taxes.
Nobody likes taxes.
I know, I don't. I hate paying them.
The only ones that like taxes is the government.
I know, when they're
'Cause they
reining
get
it
all
in.
our money.
I know. We don't get hardly anything back in taxes, let me tell you, for what we do pay in taxes. Ridiculous.
Nobody does.
No. But ours is really bad. Are we still good on time?
We are at 46:20.
See, we're good on time.
I didn't say anything about time.
It's going to take you 1,000,000 years to finish the wreath. It is not.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, really.
And what voice was that?
The Greggy whiny.
Uh-huh.
I call him Greggy when he's whining.
Whatever.
Greggy.
I don't whine.
And when you're trying your best to be good, that's when I call you Charlie Brown.
Mm-hmm. I'm always good.
You know, we've had this talk about you lying.
I'm not lying.
Hi, Lance, what is wrong? Oh, it's caught in one of those snowballs.
Keep it up and the gingerbread gets it.
What gingerbread? Oh, yeah, I was supposed to finish painting that. Why am I buzzing?
I don't know. Facebook.
No. It's probably just not giving me the notification that we're live.
No, you got that all back.
Oh, I did?
This is my phone anyway.
Oh, my bad. I was looking at the screen.
What screen you looking at? We got 4 of them here.
The one I wanted to look at.
Wow. There you go. You're learning.
He is rotten today. Full of it. All right. There we go. It's calling that snowball that was on that bottom layer of mesh.
I didn't know there was a snowball on there.
It's called snowball mesh. You learned something new.
Wow.
Actually, it was called snowdrift. Yeah.
Yeah, snowdrifts are outside.
Yeah, they're everywhere. We ended up having to take down some of our Christmas decorations because the wind was so bad it was blowing them off. I was like, ugh. And we had them anchored down too.
And she told me she was not chasing them down the street.
Oop. I'm not. I was not. So we took them down and tossed them in the garage. And then, of course, we didn't turn on the air blowers during the rain and the freeze and all that right before the snow came.
So they kind of got stuck to the ground.
Yep, they're frozen to the ground. So we can't air those up. So we just unplugged them. I'm like, it is what it is.
They'll thaw out.
They'll fall out in spring. All righty. All right, Mr. Gregory.
What did you want?
Thoughts?
You got one tail on the table.
Oh my gosh. Look in the camera. Does it look okay?
Yeah, it does.
I love that bunny. Yeah, there. I love the bunny.
Sherry said cute.
Isn't that cute? I think my bow may be lopsided. I may have to fix it. There. Just trying to look in the camera. Maybe I'm just holding it lopsided. So there is our wreath, and I'll just go through and trim up the tails, and I'll find the missing piece. We have one.
Rogue mesh.
It's a tulip petal that's missing. I don't know. I've been back here cleaning, so I'm sure it attached to something. And I was back here cleaning.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be all right. All righty. We will be live again Friday, Lord willing.
Shouldn't have no problem with weather.
No, it's supposed to start
be
warming
nice.
up. Yes. It's going to end up being in the 50s here for too much longer by the end of the week. Yay. I can handle that. So we shouldn't have any more issues. There's something in the sleeve. It hurt. And then we'll be back Sunday, right?
It's New Year's.
Oh, Sunday's New Year's. I forgot. I may be cracking open the champagne or something.
I'll be cracking open mine.
You open up your bird dog. Mm-hmm. Chug a wood, chug a wood.
I've seen that.
So we will be back on Friday for sure at 6 p.m. Eastern. And then we won't be back on Sunday because it'll be New Year's. And I'll have to look, but I don't think we have anything on the 1st. Because then that would be January 1st. I don't think we have anything going on. Oh, shoot. I almost forgot. I'm just going to stick these in there, but I am going to use this wire that I have that I cut off from the other one. I almost forgot. See? He got talking to me. I thought I got done too quickly. I have these lollipops that we made in our private group. I'm just going to wire these down. I'm not going to. They're going to go in here. That's the whole reason why I made them. Is for this wreath. Especially that polka dot one. Isn't that cute? And I'm just going to pop them in here every so often. I'll show you how it's going to look. And I'll go through and wire them down. They're going to spin until I get them wired anyways. Well.
Somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere. Because I'm wiring them to the frame. Something like that. And I may have to trim down some of the sticks. Is it going in there? Yep. Okay. I didn't want to follow the way through. Yeah, it'll be wired up, so it'll be sticking up. It won't be like that.
Won't be flopping.
Nope, it won't be flopping. And then we'll have this little candy piece that we'll put in there somewhere. Like maybe like that.
Well, there you go. Isn't that adorable?
Isn't it? So that's how our wreath will look with the candy pieces in there. I almost forgot about them. But like I said, I will. And you'll be able to see them once I get them all wired in there. And then I'll trim off all the tails, like I said. Oh, did it almost fall?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that will be our wreath. And like I said, we will be back Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern. We will not be back on Sunday. Monday.
We could, but I don't know what kind of.
We don't know what kind. We may jump on here and be live, but we won't be crafting for sure. Charlie Brown gets too silly. I'll jump on here and see, like, folks.
I never get silly.
Anyhow. Y'all have a blessed week. And hope that I can pray. And just hope and pray that I can find a good hiding spot for all the alcohol.
Wow.
And I'll serving just a little at a time.
Uh-huh.
Alrighty. Y'all have a blessed and beautiful week. And we will see you all on Friday. Bye, everyone.
Bye.